Feeling drained, burned out, and also tensed or anxious for no obvious reason? Then you might be suffering from Hambre del Alma, the Soul Famine. In this video, let's talk about what the Soul Famine is and how to relieve it. The term Hambre del Alma comes from Spanish. It translates like hunger of a soul or soul famine, and it was introduced by Clarissa Pinkola Estés in her book Women Who Run with the Wolves. Now, this book is obviously about women, but psychologically speaking, the soul famine can happen to all genders. The soul famine can be compared to the body famine. If we don't feed our body with the food it needs, we deprive it of vital nutrition. The body will be hungry, weak, stressed, and lack energy. When we don't feed our soul with food it requires, similar things happen. So what is food for soul? Let's find out. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Tara. As to all its children, Mother Nature has given her a pocket of magic beans. They were unique and hers only, and were supposed to grow with her and fill her with their magical energy. She enjoyed dancing and was really good at it. Every time she danced, magic beans lit up, and she felt the joy of aliveness. But then she was told that she wasn't that good at dancing, that she would not win any competition, and that she should do something more serious with her life. And she listened. Certainly, they knew better. She stopped dancing, and her magic beans stopped lighting up, and soon she forgot she ever had them. And so she became a lawyer, and a good one. Years were passing, and for no specific reason, she was getting more and more tired, drained, tense, anxious. And her magic beans, well, they were not gone. They were frozen in the depth of her being. We'll discover what happened to Tara in a minute. The story tells us that we were born not as a clean slate. We come to this world with grains for our future personality. I call them our magic beans. It's our unique potential, our talents, our likes, unique set of skills and aspirations, our creativity, every part of our identity, things that make you precisely you. If put into fruitful soil of acceptance and possibilities, these beans will thrive, and we will feel abundance, joy, and purpose in life. If the soil is not so good, beans will remain ungrown, unfulfilled. They become frozen, and their magical energy stops filling us. In psychology, it is called alienation from one's true self. Tara went to therapy. If there would be a parallel universe, what would you be doing in it? Asked the therapist. I would be a choreographer, suddenly replied Tara. I'm good with inventing moves, and I often imagine planning a performance, and I would get to dance again. How could you get to dance again in this universe? Asked the therapist. Maybe I could go to the local dance school and start taking classes again. And maybe I could be a part of a choreography and get to do mine with time. And she went to the dancing school. And with each class, she felt more energy. She was very scared. Dancing wasn't as easy as she remembered. She felt ashamed and clumsy, but every time she imagined quitting, she could feel again the cold breath of the void. So she endured and continued, and with time she got better and started taking pride in herself. She didn't feel tired or anxious anymore. She was thinking about the choreography even when not dancing. It almost possessed her, but in a good way. And she could feel her magic beans again, their magical creative energy. They were no longer frozen, but fully alive, and so was Tara. Karen Horney, German-American psychiatrist who first suggested there is a potential to be lived in every human, says in her book Neurosis and Human Growth, The Struggle Towards Self-Realization. You need not teach an acorn to grow into an oak tree, but when given a chance, its intrinsic potentialities will develop. Similarly, the human individual, given a chance, tends to develop the unique alive forces of his real self, wishes, interests, resources. In short, he will grow towards self-realization. Every seed must grow into its own tree, and every human person can only grow to be themselves. And that means rediscovering your unique pocket of magic beans and start using them. And they will light up. Every talent, every passion, every curiosity, every creative seed you have are sources of your vital energy. A hungry soul is a frozen soul. In her book, Women Who Run with the Wolves, Clarissa Pinkola Estés writes, "Freezing up is the worst thing a person can do. Coldness is the kiss of death. The ice must be broken, the soul taken out or freeze. When writers feel dry, they know that the way to become moist is to write. Go ahead, struggle through it. Pick up the pen already and put it to the page. Pick up the brush and paint. Dancers, tell the body to take it from here. Actress, playwright, a poet, musician, or any other, just stop talking. Do your art. A thing cannot freeze if it is moving. So move. Keep moving." No matter the time in your life, if you decide to unfreeze your magic beans, it will unblock your energy. If you can't understand what exactly your, so to speak, magic beans are, ask yourself, what are my talents? What do I enjoy doing and am also good at? What am I curious about? What interests and inspires me? And back in childhood and youth, what activities made you happy, brought joy, and you also felt like you were really good at them? Use your magic beans. Don't procrastinate. Do it in any possible way, today rather than tomorrow. And as always, remember to be kind to yourself.